well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten, and we're off in week 4. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for a team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Hurts throwing right away. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
If I play a quarterback against this team, after what I saw on film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. So 2 incompletions have led him to an early 3rd and 10. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, Cardinals in there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Bofo now to add the PAT. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good.
14, Eagles nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Sheds off the tackle. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as we'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47th.
A gain of 36 yards. And an Eagle first down.
73!
Now Hurts looking to change the play. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to fire one, corner the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary.
It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 29. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
Jalen Carter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Mayfield down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
Eagles nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. But the fact that first do no harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. So from the 37, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hurts. is going to step up and run. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Hassan Reddick. What a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Airing it out deep for Smith. Wow, that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Well, following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
At the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Fourth down, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bucs continue to pull away here in this first half.
28, Eagles nothing. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious, in these conditions. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Mayfield to throw it. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. The Bucs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, Mayfield. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on fourth down conversions. And here we go again. He finds his target. It's Evans. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. Now he's going to step up. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's second and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And he is not going to be able to get away as they swarm him for a loss shy of the goal line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with everything.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs downs here inside the 10-yard line. They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton there to make the grab. And the Bucs have taken a 5-touchdown lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down.
He and his offense was staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on the keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Throwing is Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
27 yards. That's another Eagles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. And that's caught at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you lose in a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. Hey, 73. 32-yard line. Hey, Silver.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as the tackle made up near the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
73.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This will be caught once again by Brown. Oh, and a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, back.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Yaya Diaby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. That one downfield for Dotson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Jalen McMillan, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Makes the score.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Powering his way forward. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Hurts.
Little short pass here to Hill. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw again.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Yaya Diaby.
Able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
On it, 73.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He'll try to do it himself.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Mayfield now.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
180! Alert! Pistol. Done!
Now Mayfield. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
That's good for a 1st down.
Watch out!
Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Mayfield with it once more. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
Hey, 2 minutes.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Evans again, complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let's go. Trim.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A first down carry for Barkley. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. On 2nd and 9, Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The third down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Run.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Looking middle, and he finds McMillan. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Complete to Jalen McMillan.
From the gun, Mayfield. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Well, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They get this out quickly to the left side. He's converged on quickly, and I don't think he got the first down. He did not. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 10-yard line.
In motion right, that's Hardman. Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Eagles.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout. But you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Point it right. Regular. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Mayfield looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
And now they'll shift things around.
At the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Yaya Diaby. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Levante David. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's...
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. McLaughlin for the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. This will be caught by Bray. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw now on first down. To Barkley on the check down. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 21-yard
They'll set up a throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Eagles.
Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Back to throw again. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also...
And now the rookie's free. Now he's loose again. Inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 83 yards. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly